Hi guys, so today's video is going to be all of my pets organization. This has been a highly requested video for years, and I've never done it, but I've decided today will be the day that I film this video. So I'm just going to say in the beginning, I have a lot of pet supplies because I have a lot of pets, but it was kind of accumulated over a long period of time, and I didn't buy all this stuff at once. So that's why I have a lot of supplies. If you want me to go into more details in one specific section of my pet organization, please let me know in the description and I'll go into more detail. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with my pet room. If you're not, this is what it looks like. So I will first be starting in this section. So over here I have my trash can. I also have some cleaning supplies like dustpans and brooms, and I have my box of hay. This is a 10-pound box, however I buy JoJo's Best Western Timothy hay for my rabbit and my guinea pigs in 50-pound boxes that my local pet store orders in for me, and I just keep refilling up this box since the 50-pound box is obviously way too big to be in my room. A lot of my organization is actually kept in these little drawers, so we'll first show you this drawer. So this is my medical and grooming drawer where I keep all of those supplies. So I'm just going to briefly go over what I keep in this drawer. Over here I just have all different sized syringes. I have some flour just in case I cut the quick on one of my guinea pigs or my rabbit's nails. I have different shampoos. They're all from Gorgeous Guineas, and a few little foot butters which are also from Gorgeous Guineas. And then in this little section, I just keep medication and my first aid kit. I have just basic medication like Medicam, I have some Baytril, I have eye drops, I have some pills, just medication that I've been prescribed from the vet, or my pets have been prescribed from the vet that I've capped or it's been extra. And then in this side of the drawer, I just have some different brushes. Since I do have two long-haired guinea pigs, I do need quite a few different combs and brushes, and I also have some nail clippers and some scissors. And in this second drawer I keep all my building supplies. Hi Eddie. Hey sweetie pie. Hi. You want attention? Okay, so here's where I keep all my building supplies, and by the way, the organizers that I use in these bins are just from Dollarama. So in this first section, I have all my binder clips, which I use binder clips so often, especially with cages and hanging up toys and that sort of thing. Then in this section, I have just a whole bunch of different hooks. I have these type of shower curtain hooks, or these type. I also have binder rings, and I have these little wooden hooks. These are for hanging up toys and working with cages, that sort of thing. And in this other section, this is actually what I call my little key ring. It basically has all of these little hooks that come with those bird toy sort of things, if you can see. I take them off the toys just because I find they get lost in my toy bin. And I also have some extra vacuum things, like extensions. And then we just have random stuff. Felix? Tape, some little tacks, some extra shower curtains, and then just basic cage building supplies like these little snips. We have a Sharpie, we have pieces of Velcro, extra parts for my wheel, that sort of thing. And lastly, we just have this drawer, which I'm not even going to take out because it's just random things that aren't really interesting. I have water bottle cleaner, some extra garbage bags, I have a charger for my handheld vacuum, just some hand warmers and stuff in case we have another power outage, extra Ziploc bags, potty pads, that sort of thing. Not very interesting. And above this little drawer organization set, I have some newspaper which I use in litter boxes. I also have one of these brushes because Eddie was molting, so I needed to use this when she was molting. And I also have extra little baby wipes for my hedgehog wheel, a few gloves when I first pick up my hedgehog because he always rolls into a ball, and I also have just some of these really colorful zip ties. I use a lot of zip ties for my cages, so I have a lot of them. And then over here, we just have my pet info binder, which I'm not even going to go into because I don't really use it that much. I thought I was going to use it more than I did, but basically the only really important thing that I keep in there is vet receipts and that sort of thing, which I obviously don't want to show you guys. So beside the little drawer organization, I have my rabbit and guinea pig food, which I just keep here for easy access. And below that, I have all of my small pet treats. I don't have very many anymore. I'll quickly go through them. Okay, so we got my vitamin C tablets. We have senior support tablets. And back here we have the digestive support tablets. And then I just keep, these are treats that I use more often with Eddie. These are ones that I don't feed very often. And these are just kind of my extra treats. And then I just have some of the Living World green salads and some Timothy cubes. And that's about it for treats. And below the treat shelf, we just have this little bucket, which I keep extra, like, ceramic pellet dishes. I don't have that many right now because they're actually all in the dishwasher. But I have tons. Usually this bucket is, like, overflowing. And also I forgot to mention, above this little organizer, I have this cute little set. It has my hedgehog food in here. This is not the hedgehog food that I feed. I feed chicken soup for the Cat Liver Soul Adult Light formula. And I also have this little cute bunny, which actually holds all my dried mealworms for Hercules. Okay, so next we're going to be moving on to my Expedit, which is right here. But first, I thought I'd just mention I do have some supplies in here. It's basically all extras. I'm not going to go through it, but I just have aspen shavings, some comfy beds, xoxo bedding is somewhere in there, and extra dustpan, and a hideout. It's not really organized. So in this bottom section, this first purple bin holds all of my bigger toys for my guinea pigs. I'll leave a link down below. I already have a video all about my toys for all my small animals, so you can go check that out. And in here, I just have some extra towels and a snuggly for my hedgehog, that sort of thing. In this pink bin, which is really decrepit, it's looking very gross, I just have, it's not really organized, but I just have all of my microfiber pads, which most are in the laundry right now, and I also have just comfy beds, that sort of thing. It's a bin I go into a lot, so it's not really that organized. And then in here, I have a whole bunch of these smaller toys for my pets, which I also have a video on. It's in that same All My Small Pet Chews and Toys video, so you can see that. I also have a few little tents that I use mostly in the winter time, and an extra grass mat, because that's one of my guinea pig's favorite chews. In this blue bin, I just keep all of my extra small fleeces, which I hardly have any in here right now, but that's just because I clean the guinea pigs right now, so they're all in the wash. And the only other pet-related bin is this one, and it just has random cleaning supplies, like just some cleaning cloths, my vinegar water solution. I have these treats. I bought these treat sticks a while ago, but they actually do have seeds underneath them. I thought it was just a flour salad sort of thing, but it's not, so I'm kind of waiting until I get a pet that can eat those. And then I have batteries and some virgin coconut oil for Felix, my skinny pig. And that is really all the pet-related stuff in the Expedit. So beside the Expedit, I have my armoire, and one of the bottom drawers is used for the pets. So this drawer is basically like a junk drawer for me. I basically just keep all little random bits that I kind of need in my room. So to go over it very, very quickly, I just have extra stuff, like I have some extra Carefresh in here. I also have a little bit of some extra hay. I have some extra mealworms, that sort of stuff. I also keep some extra jars. I have duct tape. I have like just socks that I put over the water bottles that are frozen. I have stickers. I have their scale over here that I use to weigh the guinea pigs. I mean, honestly, it's just so random. And on the left side of my armoire, I keep my playpen that I used for my hedgehog and that I also used for Dumpling, my hamster. And I also have extra pieces of cardboard and coroplast for the sides of my guinea pig cage. Okay, so now we're on to my Love is a Four-Legged Word dresser. I keep like personal stuff in the first 2 drawers, and in the bottom 2 drawers is pet stuff. In this 3rd drawer, I keep my extra towels. I don't have that many right now, as I've repeated a million times. It's in the laundry. But I also have stuff in this drawer, and this is a really nice drawer. So in this one, I keep all of my cuddly items for my guinea pigs. They're not really in use right now because it's kind of summertime. Or like, you know, early fall, so I have just little cuddle things, you know, tunnels and whatnot. I'm just making a huge mess. I also have a few little fleece forest sort of things, more tunnels. Lots of this stuff is homemade. This is one of my guinea pigs' favorite, or Felix and Cow really like it. It's just like a big comfy tunnel. So yes, this is all just cuddly items, mostly for the winter time. And since there is no really organization in the guinea pig cages, we move on to Eddie's cage, which has a bit of some fleece organization. So this is all the fleece that's not currently in use or in the laundry. Most of the time after the laundry's done, this whole thing will be filled up. I do have a lot of fleece. I'm hoping to do a video in the future all about my fleece. And the last part of organization in my room is beside my hedgehog cage and under Charlotte and Truffle's CNC cage. And this is basically where I just keep a whole bunch of random stuff, but usually the larger items that I use in my guinea pigs' cages. So right over here I keep extra veggie plates. Actually, these are the tops from little containers that you get when you have Chinese takeout. I've been collecting these for years and years. That's why I have so many. They work really well as veggie plates. And I also have just a whole bunch of tunnels, hideouts, accessories, that sort of thing. It's not too exciting. Most of you have probably seen it in my cage tours. And this bucket is kept at the back, and basically I keep these little small microfiber pads for under the water bottles, and I also keep my hay bags, which me and my mom do make. And that is all the organization in my room. However, I do keep some extra supplies in different parts of my house, so I will show you them next. Sorry about the bad lighting, but in this little dresser I do have a shelf, or not a shelf, a drawer that I keep extra pet stuff or just pet room stuff. So I have a lot of my Easter decorations for my room, some Christmas decorations. This little section is all DIY toy making stuff. I have an extra water bottle. I have some of these Easter cloths that I got at Fabricland, and a few just little bits and pieces, extra jars for treats, that sort of thing. And in the bottom section of a closet, I actually keep lots of my larger items, as well as some extra hamster supplies. So to keep it simple, I have an extra unopened bag of xoxo, some yesterday's news, some rabbit food, guinea pig food, that sort of thing, and I'll pull the spin out. So in here is all of my hamster toys and supplies. This actually used to be my old hamster cage, so it's quite a large bin, and I just have a whole bunch of hamster toys. I know I have so many. You might recognize a few of these from past like cage tours. This is Dumpling's favorite, his little litter box. I've got his water bottle, 2 water bottles, an old wheel, his little castle hide. I've got some tubes, just a puzzle playground, so many stuff. It's kind of sad looking at all this stuff because Dumpling loved his toys, but I am saving this for whenever I do get another pet that can use these supplies. And that is basically all of my pet organization. I do keep extra cages and like travel carriers downstairs in my basement, and I also do keep critical care on hand, but that's in the freezer. This was quite a lengthy video, but I do have a lot of pet supplies since I do have a lot of pets. So I hope those of you who requested this video enjoyed seeing all my supplies, and thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!